Harvesting strawberries before it rains again. We've been getting a lot of rain, and strawberries is coming in. You know, you gotta stay on top of them strawberries once they start giving, cause you let them get over right, then it draws in your roly polies, your snails, slugs, and all of that. Yeah, strawberries are really giving like they always do. Doing great. It's not bad of harvest for today. I think I got spinach to harvest today too before it starts raining. Need to get some cut back. See the figs is all coming back, looking pretty good. A lot of new growth. Finna took the straw up. Finna get in here and add compost around them and some more wood chips. Pick which branches I'm finna leave and discard the rest. They're all coming up looking pretty good. The wind has been terrible. Bees is they finally coming along, but hey, we're going slow. Tomatoes are starting to put on flowers. It's about time for me to get them trellised up. Cutes is looking starting to come along, looking pretty decent since it's rained. Garlic, more maters, citrus and guavas and aloes and cuttings. My baby, that Myers Lemon, look at her. She just always looking delicious. Come on in there, Brown Celeste Satsuma, putting on some new growth. Looking good. What's going on, bro? All my kumquats putting on some new growth. All these cuttings I gotta get rid of. Peppers is looking nice. A little bit of yellowing. That spinach, I need to harvest some of that spinach before I go in the house before all this rain. Look at this Moore's Blood orange, man. And it smells delicious. Look at all them oranges. White guava. I cut this Barbados cherry back heavy. This thing was a monster. It grows like crazy. Cabbage and onions. Yeah, this spinach, I gotta get some of this spinach cut back. Miss Wanda, how you doing? These peppers finally coming along. See that watermelon? That's a jubilee. This spinach just looking delicious. I'll do it when I get off of here before it tries to rain on me. Oh, man, first time sunflower look like it might be starting to come up. First little time we had more melon, another jubilee. It's been raining like crazy the last 3 days here. My stevia. Got all them berries though. Good God. Antonio Walls. Devil balls everywhere. All these tomato plants. Comfort needs to be cut back. Blueberry days. I gotta get these covered. They finished setting flowers. And it's got a lot of berries. Finna turn. This pink lemonade right here is a beast. Found some big ones over here the other day. Strawberries, boy. These little whoppers, they do gonna be a nice size. My little Randy's cherry. Look, this blueberry right here is so loaded, it just hit the ground. What's going on, unbiased? It's so loaded with blueberries, it's just on the ground. That's another pink lemonade right there. Full. It's called muscadine. It puts on a lot of muscadines. This is in Niagara. It does the same thing. It clusters everywhere. But it ain't the most productive one. The most productive one is this blue Concord. And this thing got grapes everywhere. That's what I do with my grapes too. Once I get like this one, it was coming out, it get this far out, I go ahead and snip it off. It's already got 1, 2, 3 clusters just on this one arm here. So I snip that grower tip off. It might shoot up some side lateral growth. I keep that cut back because I ain't got that much space. Like this one right here, it's the same thing. Cut that tip off. Yeah, I know it. Them ones right there, I usually just leave for the birds, but if I see some nice size ones over, I pick them up. I usually just harvest the ones up there in the strawberry bed. Cut all of this oregano back. This Thai basil needs to be trimmed. Dill. This right here I call my little kitchen garden. So we got oregano, lemon thyme, dill, rosemary, and sage, and some chives. Even this branch just came up off of the trunk of this blueberry. I should have cut off, but it's got 1, 2, 3 clusters on it right there. These two. This one got 2 or 3. That one got 1. Go ahead and pull the growing tip off because it's really too low to the ground. More melons and corn right there. Cabbage is doing pretty good. I'm trying some different type of peppers. Well, I got kind of peppers with it. Some purple bell peppers and a different type of hot pepper. I forgot what kind it was though. Bunch of cuttings. It's rooted, ready to go. Yeah, I'm proud of this Brown Celeste. 3rd year I had this one. And it's putting on a lot of new growth this year. Still need to be staked up. This wind has been terrible. And my peas ain't doing too hot this year either. I ain't seen no pea pods yet. No flowers. They growing real slow. Tomatoes and basil, they coming in. That one right there looks a little yellow. But for the most part, it looking pretty good. Devil balls everywhere. Cukes is finally coming in looking decent. This Myers women just don't quit. And out of all of my feeds, get out of there, boy. Come out of there. The only one that didn't die back was this Cadota. All the rest of them died back. But this Cadota didn't. But they growing so fast. See, about 2 weeks, maybe triple the size. Alabama, USA, Dark X. That's my art. Thank y'all for coming. Get out of there, boy. You talking about a prolific grower. These mowers blood oranges. Good God, look at that. Me too. I'm so glad spring is here too. I know this Barbados cherry is, boy. This thing keeps flowering. I cut it back so heavy, it's unreal. This thing was too big. It grows too fast. I up potted and I cut it back real heavy. I cut a lot off of this mulberry tree too. It had some little small ones on it. It flowered real early, and then it got hit by a couple of frosts and knocked it back. And so much rain, I ain't been able to keep up with the calcium clay on these things. I see a couple of peaches that got some sap oozing out of them. Like that one right there. See it? I want an orange tree. Any record. But zone 8, it's a lot of them. Go on I know a lot of people use Mackenzie's, or I use Mason's Citrus Nursery. They got some good deals on there. And it'll show you your zone, what you can actually put in the ground. It'll tell you your zone. But for the first couple of years, I probably keep it in a pot instead of putting it out in the ground first off. But they got a lot of them, especially kumquats. I think almost all your kumquats probably will make it in zone 8. See all the bananas, they drop back to the ground now. Look at them. They're already about 4.5 foot tall. They some fast growers. Only one I don't think didn't come back was the dwarf Cavendish. My guava's just now starting to leaf back out. Mr. Butler, how you doing? I direct sold some corn and some melons over here. I put Congo melons over here and some I think Congo's right there. Got a couple Jubilees over here. And I got some Florida Giants somewhere else. Yeah, I've been out here picking a lot of strawberries. These are the ones I just picked a minute ago. These strawberries be giving like crazy. And that's why I like June instead of Everbearing. Everbearing, they give you a little at a time. I don't want to have to get back in here, but these June bearing, that will give you a lot for about 2 months in a row. Then they done for a year. You ain't got to worry about them no more. No, I ain't doing them justice. But it is so many strawberries in there, it's unreal. See, I just started this side. By the end of the season, this side will look just like that side over there, just packed. I had to take so many out, it's unreal. These little pawpaw trees, they ain't even did nothing since I put them in the ground. I scratched them, they still alive, but they ain't did nothing. Them blackberries. Boy, you better calm down. What is you on? It's Arkansas black flowered a lot. I see a few is still holding on to, but it's dropped a lot. This Red Haven peach, they was getting pretty nice little size. But this is the first one that flowered. This was a Red Delicious. It flowered in 2 little spots. It was holding on to one, but I don't know. I ain't seen it after all these storms. I guess it's gone. I guess it's gone. Oh well. Maybe next year. Year after something. Love the peach rose. That's beautiful. You doing melons this year? What's going on, Mike? Them gooseberries. Them gooseberries is freaking delicious, boy. And they so prolific. Ain't nothing mess with the gooseberries. You know why? Look at them thorns on it. Look at them thorns. Hey, it's putting on a lot of new growth. My new banana variety. They call it the double hand. I don't forgot the real name, but they call it the double hand banana. Gala flower for the first year this year. I still see 2 right there. So maybe we'll get those. I'll throw some tulle over top of them. Look at all that lemon balm. I gotta get that harvested. It's a lot. I think he dropped all the plums off his 5-in-1 plum. Hey, always next year. I don't see any. Same with this Granny Smith. He dropped all this. Good God, these branches all twisted together from all this. We got one left on that Honeycrisp. All I see right now. It might be more up there. This thing got beat to death from all this wind. It just twisted all to pieces. And sugarcane jujubes. Them things are fast growers. Renee's Secret Garden. I put a however you want to say it, one of them red gooseberries right there. Put another one down here. Down there on the other side of that independent nectarine. I was hoping that one little apple I had left on this Red Delicious hold on. But I don't see it now. So it would have been a lot bigger. Oh well, it's always next year. I feel like we're gonna get quite a few of these Arkansas wax though. But much of it flowered. The whole tree should have been covered, but you know, they shed what they can't hold on to. And strawberries over here. You got apples on 4 or 6 of them. That's awesome. The only one of the apples that didn't flower this year was my 2 crab apples, and it's Golden Delicious, and it's Fuji. But this Fuji I just put in the ground last year. It's like, you can see how small it is. This Golden Delicious I put in the ground the year before last. It flowered last year, but it didn't hold on to none. It flowered the first year I put it in the ground. It didn't hold on to none. But you can see from all this rain and stuff, it's bringing that fungus in. I see that. See them. I'm starting to see some rust. And I sprayed the crap out of these trees. It don't matter. The pear trees is loaded. For that, what's the name is anyway? How did that happen? Potatoes coming up with pretty decent. Most of them coming up. Super chat, how you doing? The crab apple didn't flower either. Four or 6 ain't bad at all. No, it ain't. It ain't. Hey, but once everything starts flowering and producing like it's supposed to, man, we gonna have so much fruit. You be able to share with a whole village. You know, some years, some things do great. The new kumquats are looking great. What's your growing zone? 7A/7B. That's what I always say. Used to be 7B. Now they changed to 7A. I don't know what it is. That garlic about ready to come up out of the ground too. This garlic right here look like a mutant. Look at that. That's coming off of that garlic. Huh. That's crazy. These guavas, when they start putting on a lot more growth, they usually shed every winter in the house. Will drop most of the leaves. That's why I call it shedding. But once they start pushing out growth, I start pinching them tips. You pinch them tips off, they'll start shooting out some fruit. I don't know how corn got in there, because I didn't put corn in there. Unless I drop some seeds, I don't remember putting no corn in there. Still ain't having good food, so I'm tearing my cabbage up since all this rain. Probably slugs and stuff. I have to get in there and find them. Mary Grove, me 1964. I appreciate you coming. Yeah, I ain't gonna be. I'm finna get off here now. Cause it's finna rain. All these bananas gotta go. I'm taking up all these bananas. This is gonna be my new fig alley right here. I'm putting out most of all my figs over here. Raspberries. That one's coming up. That one's ain't nothing yet. Let's go back off in here. This is the Peter's honey I just planted. Yeah, Peter's honey. It's finally waking up. This is a Chicago Hardy. I put it in the ground maybe a month ago. You see all them big branches I just cut off at Violet de Bordeaux. Start going fast. That's a Jack Black I just planted. About a month ago now. My gooseberries, honeyberries is growing like wildfire. It's Jamaican soil. I'm growing that for the first year this year. Right here, this underneath this grapevine. Just planted this fig. I can't remember what it was. I don't remember where the tag's at. I don't see a tag. I forgot what it was. But that's my Texas Everbearing. Which one was that? I forgot what that was too. Italian honey, strawberry vert, red Lebanese. I got a Ronde Bordeaux down there. That's a new plum. It's a ruby red plum. That's my little bean cherry putting on a little new growth. This is a cutting that come off of that Niagara grape maybe 2 years ago. Finally hitting up to the top line. Next year she'll probably give me some grapes. The red one is Reliance seedless. They're supposed to do good here. So we're gonna see. The grape and the green Concord I've been having for years, I put them on the back row. They keep getting black rot. Most of all my cherries fell off my Nat King cherries. I don't see none on them now. That one ain't even leaf out good. I don't know what's going on with that one. So maybe in fall I get another flush flowers. Maybe I get some in fall. Devil balls everywhere. Probably 5 or more random nights in the high 30s. It's 80 today, but 40 tonight. I still can't put figs outside. Yeah, feels like 50 here. It's like 54 here, 56. Been raining. My low card, Champagne. I think it died all the way back to there. It's coming back from way down there. I think the one I got from J3 is dead. Need help with your grapevine? This Mexican cream guava, I cut that thing back really heavy. It dropped all the leaves. I cut it back really heavy. I just want to keep that on like a, because most of them grow like a bush form. I want that one just to be like a tree form. It's starting to push out some new growth now. the no-name variety. Yeah, I had a couple years ago. Golden Nugget and a Champagne. Both of them died. That when it died, it was a what's that? It's a Champagne too. Yeah, it's a Champagne. Back to us, coming back from a little root stock. The one I got from J3, I think it's gone. I ain't seen nothing come back from the root stock or nothing. You know, I planted that root stock of that citrus over there up under that big tree over there, thinking that was shaded during the winter time, but now everything over there died back too. So there was no. They said only one of the figs that didn't die back, or a couple branches on the Olympian didn't die back all the way, but for the most part, all of them did, besides that Cadota. You know, it's supposed to be one of the least likely ones that I got. That and the Black Michigan, because they like for zone 8. Yeah, because Cadota was like zone 8 too. But it's the only one that actually didn't die back all the way. All the rest of them did. But they always shoot up and give me figs anyway, so I can't complain. I got a Scott Black fig this year at Peter's Honey, at Jack Black, Chicago Hardy, at Figuroma, a little dwarf fig. That's the only ones I got this year. Yeah, I think so. Out of my pink guava and my white guava, I think I'll like the taste of the white guava better. The white guava was a Thai white. I think is what it is, a Thai white. But it took it longer to flower than it did the pink guava. Pink guava flower faster. Mexican cream I just got last year, so I don't know about that. Pineapple guavas in ground, they going on what? They 4th season. They hadn't flowered yet. Lemon guava was going on its 3rd season. It dies back every year. Pineapple, they just lose their leaves. They usually come right back. The first year, I think the first one, maybe the second year, they died back some. But they were small when I got them, so I don't think next year, maybe the year after, I should see some flowers on them. The lemon guava, I think I'm just going to put it back in a container. And I got a strawberry guava this year. It's in a container. I think I'm just going to leave him in the container. Yeah, I don't think our cold nights is over. We finna start with this heat. This heat finna come. Look how, you can't see that Honeycrisp apple right there, but look how the branches just twisted. That's how bad the wind's been. Like I got a little blight on that kefir pear at the top. Cut a couple spots off. Let's go over and look at that real quick before I let y'all go. This thing is loaded. It's got so much pears on it. Pineapples looking, first year, it's actually, most years, it looked like it's been beat to death right now. This first year, it's looking pretty decent, and it's holding on to some pears. This kefir is so low, this branch is just weighing down, and the wind don't help. It's got a lot of pears. This is the pineapple. It's starting getting a little damaged. Look, see the leaves spots. That's probably rust. looking pretty good this year. Not too many of these moon glows, Mongolian, however you want to say. And it's either the oldest or the second to the oldest. This one or the Kiefer one. There's one right there. Looking pretty good, but not many. Gotta have a lot of pruning. It's taking some damage to this Bartley pear. See a few pairs, but not many. And it flower like crazy too. Yeah. Garden is great. Puppy, ain't no puppy. My little Orient pear I planted this year. At top, I had to go ahead and take it off. So when I try to put this stake up against it to keep all that wind from knocking it over, it just came right on off. Well, I bent it, I guess, and I broke it, snapped it right on off. I appreciate y'all stopping in. That's how things looking around here. Just out here harvesting what I can. Strawberries, mostly, herbs, spinach. You never seen the 8-foot tall one at the nursery fruit? You know, loquats usually fruit in the, late winter? I think they usually fruit in, December? Calm down. I think they fruit, yeah, like in December, January, somewhere off in there. Have a good one. Yeah, I appreciate y'all coming through. Spend a little time. That's all I'm doing out here. Messing around in the garden before this rain comes back. Like I always say, God be for you. Who can be against you? No one. Y'all stay blessed.